Na mamemra free politics na me intinsi form kakra life lessons na na egu so a yes at age 72 there there is so much. I always say the most richest place on earth asamando na nimdia ahodo manfo de akwhye
papa
yantapo yenya we de yantapo bi na yemfa manfo hwe esua ade efrim o love life. Does it make or unmake? I'm asking this question because enra yene dwomtoni ba ko di nkomo akwasi Boatin, sorry, Nina. And he spoke about the fact say ne love life anko yi onya obi a na ope no but nya obi a odo no. So the person came because of ope, something materialistic, enti ema edene bo form. In your journey, has love life played any part at all, negatively, positively?
Negative there be.
Okay.
Me negative sides in life. Negative about from my family. But I think overall, I mean, without doubt, I've had a positive love life. I've been divorced twice, married twice, divorced twice. But it's because it didn't work. And one thing I was saying is that man who my brand name the manager me.
Oh, okay. What do you know? Brand name?
And the manager me. And the manager did him. And the yeah. Or by mama fiasi. Me fiasi. Me ma fiasi na minya. No, I haven't had any, and I have beautiful kids. And they're all doing well. And I've been blessed because God has blessed me in all aspects. So. Of course, the most important is being alive and being in good health. And I'm a note here. Yeah. And I have kids who are the first line of who are we impact. And then there are friends and other people in school. So what I'm using my life for really is I want to die empty. I like that term. Say, na Naomi Yembia, Spirit Bia, number the ja.
Okay.
So I done yesterday as you said, and they got to some. So apart from the books, you know, I have PK Leadership Foundation.
Yeah.
PK Leadership Foundation is about impacting the youth and entrepreneurs and managers of businesses with what will make good leadership. And it's very simple but very delicate because of all the things we talked about. So the point is that take Mark Zuckerberg, right?
Yeah.
KOFI, I don't know, such a huge CEO. Now, when you're a huge CEO, but I know you. It's because you find yourself in a system. But all Mark Zuckerberg did. I know that system. A whole thing about the black man. And we know Kasahua. But again, Mark Zuckerberg, all he did was to find a product and service that people loved.
Yeah.
The rest is automatic. The government is there to provide the infrastructure, the people were learned, they are all principled, they have great values. Those are say, Oba, our own pass will be 18 will free fee. Only two. Now because I'm a baby, the man or Debbie. And to ban very 18, more about that's it. So I shame me, I will do so still. If you have any madam for be, say, and I'm a new go into a court. No, that was it. Shagana. When you call pension 60, no, that can they call a bush if you say, as I say, means me, Chahan Mafa, I think I'll bet if you out of 60. So the issue is that if you create the right environment meaning structures, systems, values, and all those things, it's easy to be a leader. But hard leadership, kind of leadership, wow, I'm so well named, you know. So what I'm trying to do is to teach the young people the basic principles. As I said, God-fearing, respect for people, therefore believing in systems and going by systems and being of integrity and things, so that hopefully we can get the new generation, a binum kakra, we'll go for the right thing. Now, part of it is the flagship project is the PK Moabin Scholars.
Okay.
So we advertise for people to come as scholars, PK Moabin Scholars. We had over 1,000 people, and then we shortlisted to 20. And 20, they started by going to jungle warfare school in Achase, and they were giving them intentional mentorship, and that is one-on-one mentorship. We're giving them some courses and boot camps and things for about a year, with the intention of more or less trying to clone somebody like me.
Okay.
Right. So at the end of 1 year, I'll say, this guy or this lady has the principles and has the mentality and everything to actually cause a change different from what we experience.
Okay.
It's not easy.
And you call a chance jungle warfare one.
On call 1 week, don't buy.
Okay.
Don't buy. Everyone realized that there's a reaction, a buy, there's a change.
Oh, that place there, I wish so be. I remember my cohort acquire team building exercise.
Yeah, absolutely.
And it's the same mentality.
Yeah, absolutely.
How to work as a team. It changes wide range of perception.
So,
and I think such training, it should be compulsory.
No, it ain't me funded. You have 110 graduates coming out of universities every year.
Yeah, so.
The lawyer says soon to me. Free SHS, they say, are more expensive than free. To put your child in a secondary school, but you have between 5 and 15,000 cities. Oh, yeah, aware. And here my name. Ne can I ordain me boy money. Na ne boy you didn't say free.
KOFI prospectus in the better to at the account.
Utia mankofo di. Enu na make anya prospectus.
Okay.
Hey, who to asem can out?
Oh, there be me na pese me the open baby out there sa quotation nation.
Anya. Who to asem so pasem. The trade a mankofo di as a job no. Yeah, between 5 to 15,000 because more. I know because I have people on the catch them and say, "Asem happen," and that's what it's become. So.
But me the lucky man piam.
Well, maybe I want to say, "Oh, Mike Bell, the one here koja na ya so." Into the one you did. Everything, and sometimes I don't even blame them. It's not right, but teacher for no. So, on cry for school for no. Say I don't hear you.
That's true.
Internet was not please cry. And he's not being paid well and all sort of things. Yeah, problems also. And you can't even judge who is doing the wrong thing completely. Some is greed and beyond it, but sometimes you tend to put a deaf ear to it. Take, for example, our police people. Sometimes when they turn uniform, now wape Yango is able to be at their barrier. Hey, ain't it trouble? Me dem afan say told. Me do ano ya. No yeah dey.
Yeah. No abepam na uniform
afa boat to say Uber and then akọ tranwache. Oh David.
And you do an woman kakra. But that is also
corruption. It's okay. But baby, you don't want to do no say you know kakra. You know say kakra. When you bribe baby. I mean, I hear me there's also.
I mean, I say, almost tuntum to what you
born swan. It's times are hard for the masses. So, ultimate tran can and then we say, there be look at the hard fast on the ground, and it can be changed gradually, but with the clear vision where we're going, and then these things can be weeded out slowly, but with no clear vision, manifesto be when they are not held accountable even to the manifesto. How be when you're not caught, you're more accountable. Nobody is sanctioned. MPP buy. Anybody wants to NDC 4D B. What have they done? I feel me feel when we are president me to Kumudia.
But back to where you said it has been positive. a man mum ne jao.
Okay, yeah.
What were the we don't when person be jai and to tell us near many be ya mum jao so that we don't repeat them.
Okay, because one thing I know, and it's probably arguable, but I'm not arguable by myself. A man in Yansa say memo.
Oh,
They are smarter.
It's not agreeable. It's a fact.
Okay, thank you very much.
It's very true.
And and they have a sixth sense. They see things that
we read headlines. They read the full details.
So Uber must also be worried there. Behave in such a way so Obana be trust you. If the woman should trust you, then you are a winner because she will protect you. By male chauvinism, near dinner, a man be head of house and be car so near the one be canunti. If you catch a second of your wife in a year, if you were many be am there show, I won't show. Don't catch a second year. So I wouldn't be a fee, any fee school fee, 7, any ababiduha, and now I'm me whom you're for. So let the woman trust you and take the woman's advice most of the time, at least evaluating the year. Now, the other thing is, the flip side is that, so what my woman and trust so, na also unya won so there any due. What was it?
What the hell?
So now, as one belt, no to their own and what will cry here. You know, for example, when you buy for koda, obetween their chow, so long as Superman who say, or your madam and you respect her and that wapacho with him after all we rami no me sir but kwa on pen say odi akwala be fie say the work the whole world say you nkwa na madam into man pesa
a public announcement.
Well, our area it's a good environment to raise kids. The women also have a role to play because even though my sister says the man is the head of the house, but Oban the neck of the house. The neck and the control head, which is also true.
Yeah.
You know, so it requires that rapport and understanding. And it's a man so man who quite kakra. And I was number one. I mean, see me now for qua. And then it gets to a point they also react. And then it breaks down. But it's a good institution, and I think it's good for bringing up the next generation and all that. But the men should respect the women more. That is one thing I respected my wives very much, but not me yet.
Okay.
And the choir member time.
Okay.
Oh, we are me share, Miss Choir, Beko. Who say me to go school. To myself, Barry. Where I should have listened, I probably wasn't listening more. Because I was too full of myself. I'm still quite full of myself, but at least they say there's something cool. But in baby day and the crack, we'll get back home. That's all.
At that time, they did not guess in the dozen.
Somewhere you need to go for guy.
That time, me quite amazed.
Oh, yeah. I must admit, at some point in time, but now I was young.
Yeah.
And now we want there so woman there. And they only traffic quite there. But to say I'm matured, I'm more than even matured. But so I've learned my lessons.
Personal, I don't want to go in, but as a public knowledge, it's a yes or no. A name like Nana.
Yes, it's a. She's my very good friend, though. That lady, I respect her a lot. And she's very hardworking. I've seen her when she was chasing stories and things like that. I've seen her grow and mature to a point where she's a role model for a lot of ladies.
Yeah.
And I have a lot of respect for her. So I value the friendship between us. We are just friends, nothing else.
One minute.
I will say. No. I don't think it's something for public. I won't say yes or no.
Okay, I leave it like that. It's not for public consumption. No, I needed that so that
Oh yeah. So be some what here for that.
So and it's something yeah. Aside no, have you heard anything Uncle for can, but it is not true. I remember many one paying that Mahama interview. And I'm no, this same question say, and simply Uncle for can yet true. I say, yes, let me say there. I see I send confirm be true. Then he explained, or explaining, and we got to understand. Say, oh, there were no confirmed cry, but it's been made believe. Togana for Timua till now, for that so can confirm. But after that interview, people were like, oh, sanity. Is there something like that? For yakama, I say it is but it is not true.
I think you mentioned it. One thing I mean, here, why people would say the same. Yes, me they drew cry and I'm there running youth in fact, Madame forget we sort of the cab no do that come and junction near carport or no think of one start here. Say, Papa, we you see India all corner, but India no deal and to Genesika went into no ajo die. I don't understand why people say that because anyway, for that particular woman, Obama, I won't myself again. Hey, Kofi, now, I'll be too quiet. I'm saying, I'm going to the old man. Oh, make India, I'll call India. I'm saying, India or so, boy. I'm so India, India. Or say, Ampa. And I'm saying, call India. I don't know, me in Ghana for home. So, by extension, people just believe, say, Drew, say, Maria Drew, say, Oji, low Utia. And yet they would mean to ya, near Joe dying, near Joe car. I can feel better. But the simple fact, as I explained, is what do I hear some about? Yet, tea, or whether waiting up, because we turn this kind of to her. Now, so okay, just in case, we'll crowd, not say, be a Monsanto scanner, made down and make me. I contract also. Scanning something to a fine mouth. There are a lot of people who see me say, my mom alone also. Won't go on tell my center, my mom. Near their mouth, so their mouth, no one be a sin. Bra, because I didn't have more agreement. No, say any saying Timo, a dear, yeah, she shall move for with the crown. And Confonso Chen was a car, but soon be on by the mouth. Also, so could ding Confonso car. And yet, then I'm more with this escalator. And I was hard on those people, but I needed to be hard. Yes, as a company, okay. And actually, fast forward, when we're not that hard because we have become a bank, look at what happened to the company. So, but if that's what is stuck in their mind, that
you to the outcome mainly the bank
and as Uncle for now,
properties.
Yeah, we did collect them through legal means, but it's because we need to defend or protect the investors in Sky Diamond. And we wouldn't let them go away. And me and Kasanka and KOFI at dawn and Ajo, me and Kasanka make sure my staff for what to do if people are not paying. Go after them. Some Marabian was a bit car and go after working hours. Aha. And the illegal say working hours there who no one ma. Kodare, ever.
Now, can also the own was a country so the own per country. But recently, better say a whole American embassy.
Oh yeah,
common officer.
Yeah, it's a long story. But what happened was after UT Bank, government collapsed UT Bank, then my name was submitted to IOCO to investigate some of this car.
Okay. That's
what I'm saying. I left the bank 20 months, but UT didn't confirm my being there. Say, So, my question is okay. I say, we investigate it, who will be a fine, one will be a fine. I was very confident about it. For about 2 years, now me call up and down IOCO, from 2018 to about 2020. And the Attorney General charged me to court for criminal offenses. For 4 years now, I've been going to court on and off. And trying to prove, say, me are guilty of some offenses. What did you question?
About the same copy American embassy.
Aha, okay. So me call court no. One my passport.
Okay.
And as I me bill 60 million cedis bill. And the I call court about 3 years. Last year, court to call recess. And my mom lawyer catch the judge and say, on far the passport, mommy. Now on call recess. Me call medical exam US. They be an me, but court to near didn't mean call for about 3 years. Up and down the judge and I said, oh, who I own family because say my corner me who are say 7 and you know I can go and come. Long the main thing is that the court released my passport to me. To me, they make up American embassy with all the confidence because it's like American. Yeah. They do one more here is there up and down. I say, you arrest open. I say, passport not free court because it was in court and I released it. But arrest me, they arrest me. Okay, I say, ain't my visa. Well. So I turned away and then I made somebody go and ask. He said, American embassy, what is there? No, so there's a letter from the government, I think National Security or some place like that to say, may a flight risk or something to your mommy visa. So as soon as I took my passport from one, whoever is putting me in this persecuting me, give me a letter Kokoto or the visa. Now me cry me what way. Now I'm a permanent visa to me. And when me knew behind oneself, come for crap, I want to barrier, we're going to them. And I'm in park control, so I said to what haven't I done before? Yeah. I've traveled, done all sort of things to a lot of places, slept in the best hotels and vacations. And I me self-tafrache, me maze you cry. Now, there's now holiday. There's your mom come baby away and everything. So I left. That's okay. But it also shows to what extent some people in this government will go to just persecute me. And everywhere I pass, I see it. Some time ago, the Ochehin party, the president, vice, and the ministers were there. The Kokosai, Misafri, minimum Sade, but me passa. Because side, I done one way. And Monday na me bank first working in a bank right. See how they hear me. FFU for be na me to on the crowd I hear me. Special investigation team hear me. And some other let me say, hey,
what was that?
Me come me know me no na say. Asana me say na.
Hey.
Na when madam for be. Me ka say was go be e bia who dey want to ask someone say, "Uni ma hen, e bia wo sa no." Who pull to the president? Now, well, today, you know, I'm saying, but
so who was the complainant?
Sir Masano.
Say,
there be no complainant. Madam for Okache me say.
Your complaint when the report no come and say.
Over there who? Oh, you know, say cockroaches. One say no the soup. Only body will so much.
It's only piano, mama.
You know. But it's shown itself several times.
But until more we say asana outside now.
There be one thing we say na a report from Yoko. We call Yoko boss all the time. So catch him and say cry. I say your course. I know say pressure by so. Oh. You see how we can be very petty about things. Why didn't you pay bank in a good? On site, me sakra ya na pay. Say we ajo bank house and asa. Wo, abe abufu ye ba o. O da dwe hu ye akwai. Ye bubu na pray aje the bank. O san asa.
Thank you. Say sen ka yam obetna yam obo.
And then a friend the audacity of a dying cockroach. Obo why ya, obo so ye dey say yo. But it's not good for the country. It's not good. Because you see,
the polarization. It's
I wasn't NDC as such. In fact, my sister was the MP for our area and was deputy minister for education and to recent reshuffle. And of course, I had to support my sister and all. So NDC for them said me MP. But the thing about it is that I have my genuine friends who NDC, but even though they have been supported in the past. So I think we made a wrong experiment, and this time I have to just say, listen, knowing Mahama and knowing what MPP has done, I think we have to go fully behind NDC and Mahama to see what he has for us with his second coming.
Obviously, I'll say over to you.
Madam Fupano, no.
Oh, okay. Oh. Okay.
Madam Fupano, I mean, like and rock.
Oh, okay. Okay. Yeah. They say,
or it been 96 or something like that. Yeah. But he's still very cheerful and very powerful.
Papa Kwesindo.
Yeah.
A businessman just like yourself.
Yeah.
He's also gone through a phase. As I say, Wabakokra, ne vision.
Papa Kwesindo was 1 year my junior in school. That I know.
Okay.
But he went to Augustine's and I went to Adesado. And I know I was 1 year.
Okay.
His senior.
Okay. What has happened to him? The vision of leading the country and the businesses now under attack, the bank and all that.
Kofi, I know the minimum. As I said, obi kukumu de unim nam ko maybe the enemy kakrachre. I don't know.
I'm only looking at.
But he went into politics.
Yeah.
I think MPP time, the reserve position and things like that. So you expect MPP for always. But meaning what went wrong. I have no clue what went wrong. It's just another story. The point is, there should be quick investigation, and then necessary sanctions or reactions to free the name. As I sit here, some of the things that I have to do, this foundation is taking my time and I love it. I'm doing that for the next generation, not for my generation or for anything. I'm putting resources in, going to people to ask for resources and their time. You need to do more with the experience that you have. But when you are gagged, as it is, I sit here, I had to even resign from boards and I'm also before, right? I can't do any business because I'm being tried for criminal offenses. So my life, is like they're trying to cut your life short, as in your activity short.
Yeah.
And it has it has the system. Because there's a lot that I can do to help other companies. And so with my experience and everything, knowing the Ghanaian and the Ghanaian terrain for business and things like that, but you can't do anything. And people will say, oh, in a way, court. But they are depriving Ghanaian businesses and Ghanaian enterprises, friends saying, very important information and knowledge that they need to do. Because experience can be very expensive.
That's true.
But if you have soft ears and you listen, it takes you out of a lot of trouble. And that's all I want to give. I want to give out and let people turn things around. But I can't even do it freely because they say, court, 4 years in court, prosecution, 4 years. Your crimes are value defense. But that's what it is. But one pie money upon the I say, oh, mammy, chair. Nami who we in a way. I'm upon one when you take fast. Oh, mammy, Nami who. MPP for never may I mean him cry me. My family so that we show the we in a real cinema. Imagine. But I'm very well. Very, very well. Young point me moso. And then not quite enough. One night once for insurance now bonus.
Now may build it Dr. Papa Syndrome Diana to Cheddar. Cheddar.
Okay.
Who is also
my friend.
Okay, Cheddar.
Yeah. I used to go to his house, his kids. I'm in love with his kids and the wife.
Okay. All of a sudden, boom. The revolution ever Ghana, he believes the type of leadership in Ghana, even here, say, what do you make so long as I ever done for when you need?
I don't know.
And was it even a good decision because of business wise?
It depends. It's happened in certain places before where an outsider can come and win the leadership. Name exactly the agenda he has and the program in terms of winning. And I don't even know in detail his plans or methodology of changing Ghana from what it is to a new discipline or whatever society. I had it, or I have had it in my plans that if I should meet him, because he's my friend, 10 minutes to let me know what it's about. At the moment, I don't. I know, say he's been quite a successful businessman. People again are saying, or yeah, all sort of thing. He has worked hard because I know properties that he built from scratch, and he's worth a lot of money. He's worked really hard and has a lot of money. I don't know of any negativity about him. I think maybe we have the same sleepless nights about the country and he thinks he has the means to do it. It's a Herculean task for him because, as we've discussed, Ghanaians know MPP, NDC. How are you going to break that chain? How are you going to change their minds? What are you going to do to them? Ghanaians are now after money for voting. Look at what happens to the delegates and so on and so forth. So is he going to find all those monies to pay them? And are you even sure that after you pay, they will still not be doing NDC, MPP? It's a Herculean task. But maybe he has a strategy. I would love to sit with my friend and ask him. Maybe he knows what he's about. I haven't been in active policy. Let me share that. But it's good. So somebody says, I'll get this country out of the mess. It's a good, positive thing. But mess no so who mess in do and no can bomb mess no and yasem ketwa the ever bomb obia organ ho do or vibe. We should support them and give them encouragement. Say nam no do and same kwan. I wish my friend well too.
For you guys are heading nkomo no na book way the UT story way volume 1 kwan your fast so share. In fact yempa disua yempa kenkan Ghana ha and nimdie bebre ewo ho but we don't get it. The experiences the ekeka ye de otititi ani keke in detail no you get it in this book. The story how our share company now say build the edru baby edru. A chance wa kwakotena school mu akusua dia we a life experience enye yenkonkofa business schools mu kwa na yakofa country bi model na na dey chire this one Ghana ha system no pull him down syndrome ne the akika ne we ni nyina no you get it in this book. But meaning if there is a soft copy online and for
no, we haven't put a soft copy there yet. We're also working on the audio also and you're ready.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. So you are coming out with a soft copy, but for now
just the hard copy.
Hard copy. And we know so okay, building a winning team. This one is it also about the UT story?
It's about UT story.
Okay, how
we built a winning team, and built the other UT. We had to do branches first.
Okay.
UT, we had branches in about 16 branches in all. How we built the branches, how we built UT properties, UT logistics, how we built UT in South Africa and in Nigeria. We even had an office in Hamburg at some point in time.
Hey.
Yeah. Behavior. So this one talks about the growth of UT into a conglomerate and with the award winnings and everything that came along. Yeah.
And because to be able to go into Nadrimuno, this is the only way. we need a bit to me the home komo kakra, but nyamani bi wo ho you only find them in the book and in the modern. But where to get them?
It's all over.
Is it on Amazon?
It is not on Amazon. It's on booknook.store.
Okay.
Which is a Ghanaian company online.
Okay.
But then also we've got Kingdom Bookshops, EPP Bookshops, Airport Shell, Usu Total, and most leading bookstores. Yeah, you'll find them.
Okay. And then find a way and get a copy. Na can be. But when I now kind training now they ma
Scholars,
cloning yourself.
Yeah.
Cloning yourself. In summary, obi anya kwan ntumi amabi. Dey na betumi atoa to nipa no mu aso follow a obeyese.
I think I think the main thing is Ghana is not in short supply of knowledge and let me say normal leaders and things like that. We have plenty of people who are learned, who are statesmen and all that. What is lacking is the values. So the emphasis will be on the values of the people that come out of it. Of course, alongside we build their capacities in various fields, supply chain, and they are very. In fact, one quite entrepreneurs will try to help them build their companies. When we're in school, we'll try to even try and put them in some jobs and things. But in the most important thing is inculcating in them values that will develop a country or develop any outfit. And those values are very straightforward, I've told you.
Yeah.
Be God-fearing, because if you ask a young boy, Emma, Ubia, may a presby.
Okay.
Menko sorry, I mean, so for. Because sorry, you say me. So for to us, sorry. No man, say, because when the woman say what I mean, more sorry.
Okay.
Okay. So me a Presbyterian, and I like the Orthodox churches because that is how I was raised.
Okay.
You know, so be God-fearing. If we are saying a woman, a woman, no be a more baby, a mount trauma on Sena, or of our home to throw. Every other human being is a creature of God, of course, and you have to respect the person. God-fearing, respect for everyone, which means follow systems. When you don't have it, put them in place and make sure you apply them across board. Same. Who said, I mean, UK, double yellow line, or I say, and Packers.
Yeah.
King, and money turns on Packers because of the king. And now we are high now Packers a bummer ticket.
Yeah.
Tickets will be to went to our obeying functions. And
yeah.
And a household there that will go. And then have people of integrity. They should be honest. They should not kind of question, and then get committed to the things that you promise people you will do. Those are the things that I'm inculcating in them. That is the values that I have lived with, and you can testify to that with any UT staff. I used to go to restaurant, cafeteria. Now we had a cafeteria. Every UT staff had free lunch, which I instituted. Me cook cafeteria, me saline. Me could do last month, messenger of secretary now many more. Oba hajame. All UT staffs are aware of that. And it is only nice for people to say that you respect them. But in yes, sir. The entire say we see you. See you are back with the machi. Yeah, someone but I did that because I want to love everybody, I want to respect everybody, and say everybody is of importance in this company. And that is how you run a company. So those are the things that I'm trying to inculcate in UT scholars. So they will be different, and when they get into leadership position, they will actually practice these principles for the benefit of mankind.
Who will show your selection and there
will be a selection.
Okay.
Come November, we'll graduate. One will be graduating. Not all of them.
Okay.
And then we'll inaugurate a new one. Depending on resources that we can raise, we probably will increase the number above 20. Otherwise, we'll do 20 again. If we had the resources, we could do about 50. But it's not easy bringing these guys up.
Maybe until you do how people should apply. No?
Oh, we'll advertise it.
Okay.
So you apply, and as usual, we'll screen them and then shortlist to number first everything I funded on the project.
Yeah, but that's part. But we without the usual you. Videos are who huna be a event I say na was na ukra and say o picture down here for journey work out na just say is that the you?
I'm free. I'm very, very free. One, I don't bear grudges. I don't hate people. I think people if you do those things, you hurt your own self. I also don't live in the past. Say na banker na more once you have your life, you go ahead. I don't even fear the future too. Future never busy. Now that everything I'm sorry. I'm sorry. But in the present, so many could fit to high the show with him. The can be if you come I have to be honest with you and love you in the process and make you feel good too. Say you are in my presence. No ifs, no but no it's you know they say I say oh you who's Debbie. Let's live today and we move on. So I never Abraham and naturally for me, what I hate TV kwana for TV ni ajia. No many ajia.
Oh okay.
Oh, when we hate TV, I was my sorry, me no. Only penny here. And when you see me in places, sometimes I have to start dancing for other people who dance. Maybe the and yes, maybe some permission. I remember when UT became a bank, me a call governors dinner or said, I don't know what they call it, governors ball or something like that. And you papa be high life that from I'm sorry and I'm secretary Kosai. No can say and you what? Yensa had that over the years. On the you papa be ko asa obia ensa.
You have to
I mean do me cham na say farm who dey if you I mean here's maybe at this side the home gususa. Let's be yourself. I mean, so long as it's legal, won't tell be now, so you'll be one of your boy. Let life flow. And that is my principle in life.
So, how did you get the Johnny Walker a deal? No? And now, more who say, we're a fan of it.
Debbie.
Okay.
So, met the office, our UT bank, I see you, and Guinness for buy and one say, we're looking at somebody to be Johnny Walker giant. Now one face I qualify or something like that. Let me say Johnny Walker. Now more time my petition that was my first reaction.
Yeah.
And also know that anybody who has excelled in their field. The next time this I say him for and I be paying. And also Louis Hamilton, Manu Dipango, some Ethiopian runner. And I'm saying, hey, I only can't hear that. Medru, I could to me, boy. The Medru, the only can't you know. And then I, later on, after the dinner discussion, once they will come back and give me the details. To go here, Zeri. The party to one, I don't and yeah, small about Sobo. But then they left for about almost a year. And I'm saying, I'm going to if you are going to say, if you are going to demand, you want and happy, you know. And then all of a sudden they came back saying they're ready to bring down people to shoot and this and that and that. Until then, one in KOFI South Africa, a film director and the crew and cameras and everything. And then we shot son of Pam Nante Jamestown Beach Macon Nante Usuma Nante National Theatre, Nanti, Sambra, Nanti. And then they had to launch me as Johnny Walker icon, and it was, I mean, you remember, it was overwhelming. Nina before hill. Nina count and watching me. And the I come sorry, sorry. No, then they did a launch at Fireflies or so. Somewhere also.
Yeah.
And no me sorry, me pay test those days. Boom. Kofi big posters. I have Kumasi here TV show. One of them, never done secret. 2 story. No?
Yeah.
Me call office me fi Bank of Ghana say be na me driver catch us. Adam you should driver. That driver catch me say, "Pam showing for down kwa secret." Me say, "You pendon a office so." I say, "Only pam show." Enko hwa there. I'm say about then also about picture me picture me. I'm say okay. To down fan. Me do down kwa secret na me share Kofi Amuabe. Me boho. I almost teared up.
Wow.
I was so humbled. And I made a short prayer and I said, God, why me? What do you want me to make of this? Why me? And I was quite sober and I was driving to the office. And the whole day, it's like, why is God doing all these things to me? Anyway, so then life continued. So that, in my didn't cross the sign. Because maybe a friend John Walker. May I do bad? I know John Walker and some people say open gold and apple black and apple then. And so then I stopped drinking other whiskeys.
Okay.
Yeah, because the whole thing is, if it's not given to business people, because normally celebrities.
Yeah.
And for them to give to you, say you've done well in business.
Yeah.
It talks volumes.
Yeah.
But it was. I said, leveraging on both on each brand. So they, by identifying with UT and what we've done, got something on their brand, and we also got a lot of money on the brand because people believe in UT and that if you're Johnny Walker icon and so on and so forth. But before that, there had also been acknowledged as Ghana's most respected CEO. 3 times running, covering 6 years. PwC for organizing say, 1 year survey, no one say, it's all because 1 year, how many times I've been quite a man, in our time home. Tinama for book what to her. Me, I just say, hey, Onukwa, a day corpus or say, a book what to her. Even okay, you know. So that is how Johnny Walker.
But it's strange to say, "Okojina hode radio say."
Yeah, but
because we because say, I don't trust say advertisement of one currency.
No. I mean, this Johnny Walker was huge.
No, I get it. I'm coming from
that
is the angle I'm coming from.
Yeah, you're point sir. Now, we bless John Walker. We customer be many bottles of all Thomas coffee. Every we be on purpose. Now, point sir, and it's a good brand. And I love John Walker. Now, it's become my main drink.
Yeah.
You know, if I'm not drinking John Walker, I'm probably drinking some wine or something. Yeah, and they've been good to me. I mean, it was a 1 year, for instance,
contract and
project or whatever. But even after that, my birthday, they will come with some drinks and come with and decorate the place with Johnny Walker stuff and things. So it's been very good relationship. They didn't have to do it, but especially with my name tinted after. But they said they know who I am, you know. Yeah. So that's how things have been.
Influence here na but next time
overview very ready pa
and I so man panin na be dey jet why sro sa and wa hwe say men ko put and a lighter note
yeah I know the any on kata woni on no pass that on kata we on family whole story be am fa bi enya won see most times they only do one chino, no pay cheap favor, you know. Okay, say no, we want pay 400. But I'm older than Bawumia by far. People tend to think I'm a kid. I'm not a kid.
Yeah.
But nipa there, so what? We just one. I tell people all the time, say, even though we're created uniquely, we are different. You are one out of about 8 billion human beings. That is equivalent to 0. Mm-hmm. 1 over 8 billion. So, go on, say, now enjoy. We are going to come on to our Bambi. I'll be saying you were free. And see if you can impact other people's life positively. That's all you can do. Nothing else. Messiah, my man, sir.
Aye, I know. I say, me di magra ya mama. Her life.
We have a day, maybe.
Aye. Yeah, that's a pa.
Thank you. That's the papa. Yeah.
Benya pote ya rewa na adwokuri nipa ni ya free video ni be show aduane bia start bia carbohydrate no na so wakasa wo se wo didi akasa apomede ahode true green foods if you no pokosi enumre wo betimi do want to true green foods nko aso say aduane a wo hear se wo bedi na prevent enyarewa bi say hypertension, diabetes, cholesterol, and all sorts of metabolic diseases, say stroke, cardiovascular diseases, cancer, and in that's for and one need true green foods. A boost what you was go percent way to so etikakra and now we maintain no kono true green foods na ebe ye homa na ye fair did we be afraid 703 300 5039 and 703-670-3640. True green foods. Apomezin kwara chum.
Me did the young antechua, and maybe I'm discovered for Europe. I come a bush for Ghana. No, me used to tap send. No fee mobile money transfer. Aye easy, aye convenient, aye fast, and sounds so free. Won't you share? Me discover aye map him. Tap send. Intienne, also download the Tap Send app no ever mobile phone so free. Na first ka komo abusuya for Ghana fa na nyina. Tap Send. Papa no.
Hello, love.
Gary, do you have Mommy's parcel for her big day?
The shipping company says it will take 1 month.
A month? Gary, use Rapid.
Rapid?
Rapid courier ships from the United States to Ghana and 9 other African countries within 3 to 5 days. Log on to rapidgroup.com, buy, ship to us, and we deliver right to your doorstep.
That fast?
Yes, that's Rapid for him. Can you sign this?
I thought you only ordered Mommy's parcel.
No, I ordered a few car parts too.
Are you too busy to shop? We will shop for you. Rapid also has a luggage delivery service, so you can make that extra luggage and we will deliver at the lowest rate. Locate Rapid Courier on the Spinters Road off the Lekma Road.
Rapid Courier, just shop, we deliver. Enjoy.
Malata African market, and I'm Papa. African market.
Order for so blonze ha. Now pay African market papa didwa. Mo akoma to yam dia. Malata African market edem sronko. Smoked fish, meat, dry fish, so kenke, rice, yam, fufu fra ni nnuane ahodo afiri Africa. Afei, ye want to ma papa. Bo wire kente, adamma se kente, ahweni ahodo. Ene nneoma bebre na wo benya wo Malata African market. Hwehwe ya chi akwan ene number e wo screen so. Malata African market mu King Kong.
Malata African market, and I'm Papa. African market, African market.
At Diaspora Insurance, we understand the importance of dignified send-offs within Ghanaian culture and traditions. We also understand that you want to avoid the double trauma of your family grieving and not having the financial support to cover funeral expenses when you're not around. With our Diaspora Funeral Cash Plan, you can now cover yourself or your family in Ghana or abroad. With no medicals required, we'll accept you if you are under 75 years. Visit our website today or call us to complete a simple form in under 5 minutes. With Diaspora Insurance, your